They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
This game has officially begun. Patterson's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
When you look at this offense, you have to acknowledge Adrian Peterson, one of the best running backs to ever play the game.
Well, he's asked to do a lot for the Minnesota Vikings. I always say he's the hardest working man in the NFL because that offense has sputtered many, many times. But Adrian Peterson, he just keeps rolling along.
For the defense today, one of the best shutdown corners in the game today, Aqib Talib.
Yeah, he is. I think he's one of the top corners in the National Football League. And what makes him so unique, of course, he can cover receivers anywhere on the field, but he has great size for a corner. That makes him doubly tough to go against. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that third down throw.
They're set to punt it away now.
Williams got it on the return. Robinson's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 14. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Broncos have it at the 34. Anderson's on the toss, gets the football. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
The defense cannot give up these long runs. You have to hustle to the ball, get a lot of people around the ball carriers to make sure they don't take short gains and turn them into long ones.
First down coming up.
The Vikings use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming to the line at the 43. First down at the 43. And Floyd is in on the tackle.
Second down and 9.
Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete. One name we should be calling many times today, in on a number of tackles we expect, is Anthony Barr, the former first-rounder out of UCLA.
Man, he's a big old man who can really run. That's a great combination when you're talking about an outside linebacker or defensive end in the NFL.
The Broncos snap it at the 41. Knocked down as he fires it. Both defenses here with good series at the start, and you have to figure this may not turn into some sort of freewheeling sort of shootout that we see so often. Might be the opposite today, Phil.
Yeah, it could be the opposite. You know what? I hope so, Jim. I get sick sometimes of seeing this offense up and down the field. Let's go for it, scoring. Hey, let's let the defenses dominate. We might have a game just like that here today.
The Broncos will risk it here, going for it on fourth here in the first quarter. The Broncos have to get to the 33 for a first. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas. He caught it.
The Broncos know that a fourth down conversion like that could be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
Runs it across for the score. Touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Vikings offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Vikings come out in a bunch set.
Second down and 10.
The Vikings now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
Anytime you have a play-action pass as a quarterback, make sure you sell that fake and then look up, find that coverage, decide where to throw the football. That was a nice job that time.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
White has the reception. Picks up 8 here.
The Vikings did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. What a run by Peterson.
Peterson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Look at that concentration. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
And the extra point is good. The Vikings
setting up here for the kickoff.
Bolden's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair. The Broncos offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
First down at the 20. Anderson's got it on the handoff. Shrugs off the first hit. Smith's in on the tackle.
The Broncos offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. excellent planning and awesome execution.
1st and 10. With 2 hands, he has it.
That's his first reception today.
Peyton Manning knows when to call the play-action pass number. He does it this time. It works. Good call by Peyton Manning.
1st down following the long play.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
Second and 11.
Makes the reception. Coles is there to take him down.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play-action passes for him to work. And this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
First down here.
Back here, ready to start the 2nd quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
The 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line. Second and goal from the 5. And here's the toss.
Runs it across for the touchdown.
Early in the 2nd quarter, they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. They'll take it at the 20.
The Vikings offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Bridgewater set in the pistol.
First down at the 20.
The catch is made by Jarius Wright. Brought down by Ware.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
And they are in on Peterson. That's going to be a pickup of 4.
Second down following the run.
Defensive line shifting to the right there.
Rudolph's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Here they come to the 41-yard line. The Vikings with an empty backfield look here. First down at the 41.
He'll throw it over the middle.
And it's batted down.
And here we have second down.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball Incomplete.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Failing to connect there, 3rd down. Takes it from the gun. The pass doesn't find a mark.
The Vikings don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
The Vikings snap it at the 41. Rudolph's got the catch and the first. The Broncos might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
Press coverage all the way. 1st and 10. Peterson's got it on the screen.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's knocked down.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those 1st down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the 1st down marker.
The Vikings need to get to the 19 to pick up a 1st down. Brings it into his body.
The offense picks up another 1st down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 50% on the day. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. Reaches out 6 for the Vikings. Finding the end zone for the 2nd time. Now they come out for the point after. Of course, this year, the new rule, the PAT, is snapped from the 15-yard line, making the point after 13 yards longer than the past, a 33-yard point after attempt. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Williams has got it. Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Broncos offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
The give. Anderson's met after a gain of 8. 2-minute warning. This will be 2nd down. Anderson's taking the handoff. That's a gain of 10. The Broncos are tied up in what's been a fun game to this point, partner. Anderson's really been a handful, and he's a key reason why it's so tight.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to give the offensive line some credit. Anytime you run the football and you run it like this and pick up these kind of yards, you got to give credit to the offensive line, the play caller for sticking with it, and, of course, the running back, he's having an awesome day.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Manning
goes back in shotgun formation. Takes the hit, throws. It'll be 3rd down. The Broncos will look to get to the 45 to pick up a 1st down. Manning from the gun. Fowler's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his 1st reception today.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the 1st down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that 1st down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line. This play set up by the long gainer. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Easy Manning for the touchdown. That touchdown appears that it will secure them the halftime lead as the 2nd quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
The Broncos ready to kick it away. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Vikings offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it, and here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you. Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories, and doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
1st down at the 36. Incomplete. Second down now. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Wallace has the grab. Stewart's there to make the stop. The Vikings, 1 timeout remaining.
The line of scrimmage is the 33.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Rudolph's got it on a pass that had some heat. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Rudolph's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The defender able to knock it away. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Vikings come out with a split backfield. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
Phil, how about the kick here before the intermission? What does that do for this team?
Well, Jim, I think it puts them in a good frame of mind. It was a good drive by the offense, so that's got to give them confidence. And anytime you're close going into halftime, you got to be happy about that.
And the tackle's made right around the 25. The Broncos
They're having a very good day of it offensively, but still, they have not been able to put this game out of reach, Phil.
Well, the defense is struggling. That's why, Jim. And, you know, that's okay. Some days, one side of the football is going to struggle more than the other side. So right now, it's up to the offense to keep being aggressive and keep scoring points.
Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost him 5 yards, a delay of game. It's going to be a delay of game penalty. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Green handed the football, coming out of the I formation. We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here in the Mile High City. Welcome back to Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, and Danielle Bellini here for the start of the second half. The second half is officially underway. Bolden's got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Broncos come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
First down at the 22. Ball is out. That brings the play to an end.
The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helped.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one.
So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it's not a fumble.
And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you could find a way to force a turnover.
3rd and 12.
And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Well, you got a small lead, Jim, and you go out there and you have 3 plays, and now you got a punt. You didn't even give your defense time to get a rest, so maybe they can come back out and still protect that small lead.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
Sherrills with the fair catch signal here as he won't return that one. The Vikings offense trots out onto the field looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. Well, he has such a good arm. That's all we talk about. We never talk about the fact that when he has to, you make him, you force him out of the pocket, he'll run with that football and get some yards.
toss to the outside. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
The Vikings, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. Nice job that time for the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback, too.
Has the reception all alone. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And that touchdown puts them in a very good position, holding the lead with this game getting ready to enter its final stages.
Yeah, you know what? You put the pressure on the defense. Let's go out there and do their job. Don't get timid. Man, call aggressive plays, and you got to tell your defensive players, run and gang tackle the person with the football.
Williams got a chance to return this one. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Broncos take it from the 33. Peyton Manning incomplete to Demaryius Thomas.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Manning out of the gun. Looking across the middle, almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Throws the pass. And it's batted down.
The Broncos really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The coach is going to go for it. The Broncos take it from the 33. He'll throw it over the middle. The Broncos turn the ball over on downs.
Well, let's try to get into the mind of the coach here. Maybe he doesn't trust his defense. That's why in a close game on 4th and long, he went for it. It didn't work, so we'll see if his defense can bail him out.
First down at the 33. Peterson left side. Bites off the hit. Nice piece of running by Adrian Peterson.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Stepping up to the 3-yard line. The Broncos load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Peterson's force it across for the touchdown. They're not that far from closing this game out after that touchdown here mid-3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's a dominant performance so far. That drive just set it all. They wanted to take it down the field, execute the plays. They did it, and the defense just let them have their way.
Bolden's got it on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Double tight end formation.
First down at the 22. C.J. Anderson with the catch. Second down. The Vikings with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And the pass goes incomplete. Munnerlyn in on the coverage.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
And Daniels is going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Scans the field. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one. Still more than a quarter left in the game, and with that touchdown, they're well within striking distance.
Oh, they're right there now. Now you can sit back and change what you were trying to do. You don't have to play with desperation. You got to, now what you've done by scoring, you've made the other team have to come out and play and take some chances.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Vikings come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
Middle of the field, and incomplete this time.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Drop back, shotgun formation. He's able to come down with it. What a catch. One-handed. The Vikings are in front thanks to their quarterback. Bridgewater's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Third and short. Toss to the outside. Charging ahead. That's a third down conversion, a rare sight so far today.
The Vikings are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down, eat the clock up, keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Peterson lines up in the backfield. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. White has the reception. Third catch today so far.
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field unless somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
Second down coming up. The Broncos come out in a dime package. They'll go ground. And they are in on Peterson. On the way, third down.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. They're all shifting to the right.
Third down and 1. Brings it in. Touchdown.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short, accurate pass. Look what it leads to. All those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch, touchdown.
The Vikings for the point after. The point after is good. The Vikings now getting ready to kick it away. Bolden's going to run this one out. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Vikings official. Adrian Peterson's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
The Broncos offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it, and they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
2nd and 10 coming up. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Going for the deep ball. What a catch. Fowler's tackled down at the 32. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Manning's going to take it from the gun. He's hit as he throws it. Second and 10 coming up. The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Makes the catch in the open field. Touchdown, and they get one back. Well, with that touchdown, we are now poised for what could be a thrilling finish to this game.
Oh, I think it will be. It's setting up that way. You said it, and what you have done, you have put a lot of pressure on the opponent's offense. Can they go out there and sustain a drive and make plays? We're going to find out.
And now Patterson. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
The Vikings coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
And it's knocked down. Bridgewater's alone in the backfield. 2nd and 10. And it's swatted away.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 3rd down and 10. Bridgewater's on the move.
Jim, good job that time by the defense. They stopped the offense on 3rd down. Now it's 4th down. They're down 1 possession, and they're giving the football back to their offense.
And Williams has got it at the 25. Robinson's there to make the tackle.
Williams is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very. That's the answer.
First down at the 43. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. And now they're in the hurry up.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Broncos still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Manning's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, and play calling, all good.
Anderson's handed the football.
The Broncos did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down and 10. And Daniels is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Gains 5. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
The Broncos know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. Kendricks all over the ball carrier. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
Third down and 6. And now here's the toss. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Vikings signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. The kick is through for 3. So the offense does good work to drive down the field, get in position, and kick the field goal now to tie this game in the late stages.
Yeah, you know what's going to be fun from here on out is which team is willing to take a chance. Will the offense be aggressive? Will the defense take some chances? The one that's aggressive, I think that's the one that's going to win the game.
The Vikings take the field. The game is tied. And can this offense drive down and win it for them?
Yeah, you got to be alert on the offensive side in situations like this. The defense knows they can't give up yards. They can't give up points. So look for them to take chances and be very aggressive.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 19. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Second down and 10. The defense doubled up on that one.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The defensive line, they're all talking, they're all shifting to the right. Third and 10.
The catch is made by Jarius Wright. The Vikings, in a tie game, have to like their chances the rest of the way with the way their quarterback is playing. Bridgewater's had a strong performance, and it's why this game is tied up at this point.
Yeah, a couple things you want to talk about this game so far here today. The quarterback has been outstanding. He's made good decisions, but the offensive line, my gosh, they are giving him time, and he is taking advantage of it.
And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. The Vikings have it at the 34. Second and 10. They'll run it here. And gains maybe 4.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 6. They'll run it with him again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Broncos in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
The Broncos offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
First down at the 20. Everson Griffin with the sack. The Broncos with no timeouts left.
Defensive coordinators love this. When they can sack the quarterback without taking any chances, that time they just send the front 4. They get the sack, and they didn't even blitz.
Manning from the gun. Down the field. And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for 3rd and long. When he wants to try to pick the play up or the first down with a throw down the field, it can be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick up 3rd and long situations.
This was a close one. It came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.